Hi everyone, welcome to scenario 3 of our Salesforce Developer interview hands-on series. In this scenario, the requirement is whenever a contact is created, we must copy the industry from account and populate it in the custom field industry on the contact. So this is very popular trigger interview questions because it checks your understanding of bulkification, querying related data, using maps and writing clean code, and we will walk step by step through the trigger following best practices, right? So let's start. So just go on the Salesforce. I am first of all, let's create that field like industry in the contact, which we have to copy data from the account, right? So go on the contact, search here contact fields. For now, I am just taking data type text. Okay, so field name is basically will be industry. In this field, we have to take data from the account. Now the field is created. Let's go on the developer consoles where we have to write the trigger. For the best practice, you should write the trigger with handler class, but for now I am just writing trigger. So trigger name, we can give a contact industry, right? And the object will be contact because we have to update contact. So, this is contact.
Now the trigger is created, you can see that, and the event is before insert, and also we need before insert because we are updating the account details, right? The same account details. So now we want check few conditions like before and insert condition. Only this condition I want to run this trigger, right? So just put the condition trigger dot as a before and trigger dot is insert. So the trigger will be run only these conditions, right? And next thing we need the account ID because we have to get the data like industry data from those accounts, right? And one more thing, every account can be multiple contact. So we have to prevent the duplication. So for that, let's create a loop for contact. See and trigger dot new. So every new contact, I want to get the account ID, right? So for that, let's store those account details into a set. Set SEC IDs and equal to new set ID. And here we have to store the account ID of the contacts which we are going to insert, right? So in this add c dot account ID account ID. Now we have account ID of every contact which we are going to insert. Next step is we have to get the account record because we need the industry field value. So for that we are creating a map because map will be easy to access the record. So map ID account SEC map and equal to new map ID and account. Now map is ready. So let's query the industry field. Select industry from account where ID in we have account ID, right? So just copy this and paste here. So now our map is ready. And next thing is we have to update the contact industry field which we have created, right? So again, run a for loop to update every contact industry field, right? So for contact, say Trigger.new, new, and so contact, and we have created field whose name is industry, right? We can see here equal to, we have to get that details from that map. So dot get and contact account ID and then industry, right? Industry. Now our trigger is ready. So what we have done till now, first of all, we have put the condition. First of all, we have the event before event because we are updating the same contact details. And here we are verifying those conditions, only those scenario the trigger will run. And here we have created set because we have to store the account ID and every account can be multiple contacts. So we have created set because we have to prevent the duplication. So we are running for loop to get the account ID, right? And then we have created map to store the records of accounts, right? So it will be easy to access. And again, we are running a for loop to update the contact industry field, right? So trigger is ready. Let's save this one. Let's go back on the Salesforce, try to check that trigger is working or not. And here we have one record, Salesforce Dost. And in details section, not in details, we have to the scenario is when we create contact, then industry details should be populated into the contact. So let's check the industry details. So here is the industry details technology. So whenever we create contact, the industry should be updated to technology, right? So let's create a new contact. So giving and again name giving same Salesforce test. I'm giving Salesforce test, right? So no another required fields. So just click on the save. So now contact is created. Just open the contact and we have to check the industry details which we have created. So here the field is updated automatically. So our trigger is working fine. So this is our trigger which we have created, and few more things we want to confirm why this trigger, why interviewer asked this one. So let me highlight. It basically test your basic trigger writing skills and check parent to child relationship understanding and check list set map uses and ensure you know bulkification best practices and check if you avoid SOQL and YAML inside loops and confirms you understand before versus after triggers, right? So this was all in this video. We'll back to another scenario soon. Yeah, thanks for the watching.